friends, it's Vlogmas day 1 of the Real Knitting podcast, and it's the first time I've tried anything like this, so I'm super excited. I've got a couple of things going on to share with you every day. First of all, I have made my kids an advent calendar. I went around looking for advent calendars that I liked, but I didn't really find anything. Both of our boys are dairy free right now, so y'all, it was so much work. And I'm going to pop in a video, of course, of all the wrapping so you can see all the things. But they're going to open something every day, probably before school. I didn't get it done in time to do that today before school, but after school. I won't show them because we don't show our kids on the internet, but I'll be able to tell you kind of what their reaction was and stuff like that. And I'm super excited about that. And then also, I didn't want to buy a yarn advent for a couple reasons. One, I don't want to spend that kind of money on myself right now. And two, I've got plenty of yarn. So what I've done is I have wrapped up 24 minis for myself. I'm going to put them in a bag. And then every day I'm going to draw out of that bag. And I'm making some sweet little animals, some stuffed animals for my boys for Christmas, which you will see. And every day I'm going to crochet just a little bit on those. And I did the first day, or the first setup on the first blanket yesterday, mostly to make sure that I was comfortable doing it. So hang on just a second, I'll show you. So here's my tiny little crochet blanket that I've started. This one is going to be for James's little animal because his is smaller, but it's just 40 stitches, and I did 3.5 millimeter little crochet hook, and yeah, it's just a granny stripe. It's super easy, so hopefully I'll be able to keep up with this every day. And I love this is the yarn that I used on my dad's socks. This is Patons Kroy, Singing the Blues or something like that. But here's the bag that I've got. Oh, it came as part of a Christmas gift, and it still has the tag on it from last year. But anyway, kind of feels like Christmas. I think Mom got this at Joann's. And I've got 24 minis in here. Some are labeled, most are not, and every day I'm just going to draw one out. So now that I'm not looking, I'm going to reach in and I'll pick out one for today. Today, ooh, gorgeousness. Now it's coming out like a bright yellow on the screen, but in person it's really a gorgeous mustard. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, back here you can tell a little bit easier, but it's a really pretty mustardy color. So I will crochet that in and just do a few rows every day with whatever color happens to be pulled out. And then whatever's left of these minis, I'm hoping to start a full-size crochet blanket in that same granny square or granny stripe stitch. Maybe holding it with an undyed or a white or a gray, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, but that's what we're doing for Vlogmas. So far today, it's like 1 o'clock, and I have had to have a couple of trips to the store. I did the groceries this morning, and then went back to the store. I went to Walmart and Dollar Tree to finish up the boys' advent because I didn't have quite enough stuff. And it is a madhouse out there. It is December 1st, so I'm assuming like it's payday for a lot of people, and yeah, it's kind of crazy out there. I really don't want to go out again. I woke up with like a sinusy thing today, so I'm gonna actually try to eat lunch and then take a nap. And then I'll pick up the boys this afternoon and let them pick out whatever it was that I wrapped up for day 1. Thankfully, I will have already forgotten what day was what, so I get to be surprised too. And then I think my husband's going to take them to see his mom this afternoon. So maybe I'll get some knitting done, or, you know, at least like a load of laundry. 'tis the season. So I'm so glad you're here. Try to stick with me every day. I'm going to try to have a giveaway at the end of this. I'm not sure. I have some thoughts, but if I'm able to do that, what you'll have to do is comment on every day to be entered. Just say, hey, what's up, or Merry Christmas or something. And yeah, thanks for joining me here. Love you guys. Bye.